Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Rafa Benitez has given his pre-match press conference ahead of Everton's trip to the Etihad Stadium on Sunday to face Manchester City. The Everton manager confirmed that Yerry Mina would not be in the Everton squad for the weekend. He is training, but he still hasn't, they're still not fully happy with his hamstring injury. So he is unavailable this weekend. Andre Gomez also unavailable. He hasn't recovered from the calf injury that has kept him out for the last few weeks. He is training again, but this game has come too early for him. The manager gave us an update on Abdoulaye Doucouré. Said that it was he was looking at 1 to 2 weeks before Doucouré is back. It's obviously a metatarsal injury. It's a bone, so you're going day by day, really. But he didn't rule him out of the Brentford game next week. That's what I took from it anyway, 1 to 2 weeks. So I'm hoping he will be available for Brentford next Sunday, but he isn't available this Sunday. And that's the problem with a bone injury. You literally have just got to let it settle down. You've got to give it enough time to knit together and then let it settle down. But hopefully Abdoulaye Doucouré may be available next week for the trip to Brentford. He spoke about Dominic, CalvertLewin, said the Everton striker is 2 to 3 weeks away. He is recovering from a quadriceps injury, but we need these players back as soon as possible. Tom Davies misses out as well. He's got a knee injury, apparently. No time scale on when he will return. So the squad is looking very light. And of course, Mason Holgate begins the first game of his 3-match ban, so he's unavailable as well. Some people mightn't be bothered by that in the slightest, but there you go, it is bodies. And Everton do need these players fit and available. We need our squad fit, so it gives the manager options and it pushes the level of our team up, because the squad is thin. When we lose first team players, like our best 11, there is a drop off. So we need everybody fully fit and available for Sunday. For Manchester City, and a little bit of good news for Everton, there's not going to be Kevin De Bruyne. He has tested positive for COVID, so he's ruled out the game. Pep Guardiola saying he's not thinking about what they're missing. He's more worried about De Bruyne himself as a person. So he's ruled out of that one. Jack Grealish is also ruled out of the game. And Phil Foden is rated as very doubtful. So Man City might be a little bit weaker. So who knows? Listen, who knows? These kind of games, you look at it and go, we haven't got much of a chance. But it's a game of football. And if you can stay in the game, anything can happen. Everton were 18 to 1 to get a result at the Etihad before this team news come out. I haven't checked since, but that's long odds, so no one really gives us a chance. Maybe one day, maybe Sunday's the day that we upset the apple cart and get a result no one quite expected. Who knows? Everton have announced that a couple of milestones have been reached at Bramley Moore Dock stadium development. The first one is the infill of the dock is now 3/4 completed. 315,000 cubic metres of fluidised sand has been pumped into the dock. And that is now at water level. The water's dispersed in, and you can see the sand from above. So making great progress there. That has been filled in. There's 480,000 tonnes will be in there by the end, or 480,000 cubic metres rather, will be in there by the end of the development. So that's going really well, and it is really visible. So that's great. And the second one is the first foundations were poured yesterday into the northern section of the site. It's important because it's the first work that's been done above ground, and things are going really well with the stadium. It's developing nicely, things are moving along nicely, so that's brilliant. Everton also confirming that work is continuing on the hydraulic tower as well. So lots of progress being made at Bramley Moore Dock. It will be more exciting when we see the steels coming out the ground and the first stand going up. It'll be real then. And 2024 isn't that long away. The countdown is on, of course, at Goodison. So for all the excitement around Bramley Moore, there is that thing of, we're closer to leaving Goodison Park. But great news on the stadium as well. And finally, Everton and Leicester have been linked today with a move for Barcelona B defender Arnau Comas. He has been in fantastic form for the B side. He's only made one senior appearance. That was in the Copa del Rey against Rayo Vallecano. He is 21 years of age. He is a centre-back and he is out of contract in the summer. Barcelona looking at trying to keep him, but lots of stories coming out of Spain that Everton and Leicester are very interested in him, and they may make a move. So that's one to look out for, Arnaud Comas. So remember that one. That is it for us. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Otherwise, have a fantastic weekend. See you later.